Hey friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Desiree. I am the owner of ELLIOTTQ, a secondhand shop I sell on places like Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. So it has been a good while since I have done a YouTube video, specifically a what sold video. Just a small life update. It was a crazy summer. My child started kindergarten this year, so there's been a lot of just evaluation of the business, self-evaluation of my time and how I'm spending it. And so I finally feel like I'm starting, it's the end of October, but I'm finally feeling like I'm starting to find some type of groove in what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So anyhow, I thought it was a perfect time to do a what sold video. I actually think that October has been one of the best months for me in a really long time. There are a couple things that I've been experimenting with, such as promoted closets on Poshmark. I've also recently started implementing eBay coupons. So there's a couple different things that I'm really trying to hone in on, especially in Q4 and going into next year. So with that being said, let's get into some of these sales. I actually started off pretty strong. I've been continuing to do waterfall offers on Fridays and Sundays. So that's been my strategy. I am trying out a different sharing slash automatic offer sender right now. So I am trying the flip extension on my computer to manage some of those things right now, just to mostly to cut down on expenses and kind of see if there's any other options out there for me. I love Poshmark, don't get me wrong, but if I can do the same thing and save some money and be able to use that towards sourcing for new items or supplies for my business, then I would rather allocate that money to something in that direction. All right, so the first order that came through was this Earthy Baby. It was a new with tag, unisex kind of 6 to 9 month outfit, just like a one-piece outfit. This, obviously, baby piece, it was a donation to my business, so I received an offer for $6 on this item. I went ahead and accepted that offer. This sold for $6 on Poshmark. This item sold in 11 days. The same day, I ended up selling another baby bodysuit piece. This was a small bundle that I had received. It was also a donation to my business. So this was this bundle of 2 one-piece bodysuits. The brand is called Kate Quinn. It's an organic company. I would definitely think it falls kind of in that Hannah Anderson realm as far as quality and, obviously soft and organic for your baby. So this was a set of 18 and 24 month old one-piece jumpers. This bundle sold for $10 and it was listed for about not quite 2 months. The next item that sold was this green American Eagle kind of oversized crew neck, just like a basic knit sweater. This one sold within 11 days as well, and this one was listed, I believe, around the $20 range. I received an offer for $13, and I went ahead and accepted that offer on Poshmark. The next item that sold was this Bardot Bella dress. A really nice off-the-shoulder, new with tag piece. This is an item I had picked up at a thrift store, so I believe I paid a little bit more for it, probably around the $12.99 to $13 mark. Beautiful dress. I sent out some heavy offers, and this one sold for $36 on Poshmark. I believe I had that one listed for maybe 3 months. It had been definitely delisted and relisted one time, I know for sure. So I think that one sold probably within the 3 to 4 month mark. Now that I think about it, I think that was in my thrift haul from spring break. That one will be linked up here if you want to check out that haul. The next item that sold was this waterfall kind of blazer jacket. The brand was Gilly Got It Love It, or Gilly I guess is the acronym, but Got It Love It is the brand. This was actually a piece that my mom had purchased off Poshmark in a show by accident, and she said it wasn't quite her style, so I went ahead and resold it. So this one I had received an offer for $18. I went ahead and accepted that. I believe that one sold within about 4 months. Next item that sold was a pair of black platform heels, really nice Barney's New York shoes. I was doing major closet clear out and sold out, sent extreme offers at the start of the month. This one was just the second day of the month, so all of those came in really, obviously, the first day and second day of the month. So these sold for $6, and out with the old, in with the new. Okay, so I actually had a really nice bundle come in at the start of the month. It had some cardigans, definitely some like winter type of tops. This loft gray metallic, kind of a lightweight, another kind of waterfall style cardigan. This one had kind of like some shimmery metallic material, really beautiful. I had picked this one up at the bins, I believe, last year. The second piece in the bundle was this XC51. I don't know if that's actually how you say the brand, but that's what it was. A full zip log and look military jacket. So I actually found this one at a thrift store in my local town. The third piece in that one was a zine, kind of windbreak, like very light windbreaker, hooded. It had some really cool, like, I don't know, like ribbon work here. And then also an Obey, like pink, just a very lightweight tank, had that burnout effect with like a really cool, like Obey, graphic on the front of it. So that one ended up selling in a bundle on Poshmark. I believe I went back and forth kind of working with the gal on this one, but I ended up selling this bundle for $33, and was happy to just get things moving this month. As I said, like this summer I think was pretty slow for most people, and my motto this whole year has just been get things moving. So a lot of times, yeah, I am going to accept those lowball offers, but if it means that I can get some traction and movement in my closet and obviously make a few bucks, I'm down for it. The next item that sold on Poshmark, this was October 4th. So this like first start of the month was definitely rolling pretty smooth. Was this Nike court cropped pullover sweater. This was a new with tag piece. This was given to me by a friend when I went to Texas earlier, I think in the summer maybe, and it was just something that she didn't want. Yeah, so she donated it to me. Anyhow, it sold for $25 on Poshmark. The next item that sold was this Chico's, I believe it was called the Felicity, kind of this tribal, just short sleeve tank. I believe I found this one at a garage sale actually, so I paid pretty low for it, and I received an offer for $6, and I said, go for it, you can have it. So that one I made a small profit, definitely made my money back, not a problem. The next item that sold was this Jones New York animal, just like a button down, kind of like your business casual shirt. This one sold for $13 on Poshmark. This was also a donation to my business, so I was happy to see that one move along and make room for some new stuff. The next item that sold was an item I had picked up this summer when I went to Texas. So it was this Nike dry fit polo, like collared polo shirt with burnt orange stripes and a Longhorns symbol on the front. So great condition. It had just some like slight little, like I'm gonna call them like dirt or dust marks, like if it was like on the floor or something for a little while. Anyway, it was really nice, no major defects. I ended up selling this one for $23 on Poshmark, and that one was like the first week of October, and I know like the Longhorns are starting to like have a really good season, so I felt like that was like perfect timing, and I was happy to see that one go. Definitely, you know, something I didn't pay a lot for, so that's really good. The next item that sold was this pair of slip-on sneakers, Via Spiga Rain slip-ons, I believe is the actual style name. These I feel I picked up at a garage sale as well. I didn't pay too much for them. So I had these listed since like maybe springtime this year. I ended up getting an offer for $54 on these, so I went ahead and accepted that. So that was a great sale, and I'm pretty happy with that flip over, like the timeline for that sale as well. The next item it sold was this really awesome like midi floral skirt. I believe I picked this one up at the bins a while ago. I am like, when I see a skirt like this, I really have a hard time turning it down because I just see so much potential with it. And obviously, like, a lot of these pieces are vintage. So that's cool too. So the brand was Corit. It was this black and kind of pink and turquoise and purple floral design. So I received an offer for $10 on this item and I went ahead and accepted that one. So that one, I believe, was only, that one actually probably was listed for maybe a year. But you know, I got a really good review on that one, I think, too. So happy buyer. The next item that sold was this Zella striped, kind of like a ruched, drawstring, long sleeve, like workout athletic shirt. So this one I believe I had received in a liquidation box last year. I received an offer for $12, went ahead and accepted that offer. The next item that sold was a Vineyard Vines, kind of just a long sleeve crew neck shirt. It did have a pink ribbon on it, like a breast cancer support shirt. And this one was like kids large, so it did sit for me for quite some time. I think just when I picked it up, I thought it was a woman's large, and then I realized it was a kid's large. So this one ended up selling for $8 on Poshmark. The next item that sold was a more recent pickup as well. This was a Torrid Fair Isle, I think that's how you say it, like a sweater dress. Really nice, good quality material, well made. This one I had listed in September, like mid-September, and I ended up selling this one in mid-October. So pretty quick flip for this one. I ended up selling this one for $20 on Poshmark. So happy about that sale too. The next item that sold was just kind of a basic gray Adidas beanie. It was lined inside and I considered it to be like a unisex style. I believe I had picked this one up at the bin, maybe like a little before summer. So I recently just had listed this one and it sold for $8 on Poshmark and I was happy with that sale. The next item that sold, I had picked up, I believe, in Austin last year when I was there, maybe for Christmas. I had a box of stuff that I left there and then it was shipped to me like in springtime. So I started kind of listing those things just a few months ago. This one was actually listed on September 11th and it sold on October 15th. This was this really cool plaid vintage sweater vest. So the brand is Norton McNaughton. I don't know if I'm saying that completely right, but really nice, well-made knit plaid vest. I just thought 90s vibes all over it. So this one ended up selling for $25 on Poshmark, and that one made me a great profit. I believe I picked that one up at the bins in Austin. The next item that sold was this really nice Anthropologie dress. I found this one at a thrift store in my local town. It was the Erin Featherston brand that is carried at Anthropologie. So this was this really nice like sleeveless velvet maxi dress, very, very great condition. I think I paid about $7 for this one, $7.99 perhaps, and I ended up selling this one for $50. So great flip. That one I believe was also listed for maybe just under 3 months. The next item that sold was another vintage piece. I do feel like a lot of my vintage stuff is starting to pick up again. This one sold on eBay actually, and it was a Drapers and Damons short sleeve sweater top with like some light shoulder pads in it, and it was like gold and metallic, really nice. It was a petite piece. So this one I received an offer for $15 and I went ahead and accepted that offer. The next item that sold was another donation piece. This one was just an Arizona brand plaid button-down shirt. It had a little bit more of like a v-neck style for like a woman. I like contemplated keeping this shirt, but I thought like flannels are just really in. I'm gonna go ahead and list it. I listed this one on October 17th and it sold on October 20th. So a super quick flip, $13 for this one, and again it was donated to my business, so that was a great flip. The next item that sold, another donation to my business. This one was this Columbia woman's, just a basic black fleece, like zip up vest. Really great condition. This one sold for $18 on Poshmark. So this one I had listed, I would say I listed this one in early September. So I would say another less than 2 months for that one. The next piece that sold, I do believe I also found at the bins more recently. This one is a Madewell Courier button bat shirt. So it was really cool, kind of a short sleeve, boxy style, I would say. And then it had the like how it looks in a button down, but it was actually going down the back of it, which just different, unique style. For finding it at the bins, it was in fantastic condition and no staining for a white piece, which is pretty rare. So I had this one listed in early October and it sold on October 20th for $30 on Poshmark. The next piece that sold was this cachet. I think that's how you say it, right? This was a vintage piece for sure. Really small and simple, like just an under tank, I guess, or like a cropped tank, but it had this really pretty mermaid sequin detail on it. I had listed this one on Depop as well because I just felt like it kind of felt in that genre. I don't do a lot of listing there, but if I have a piece like this, I'll definitely include it there. And I had received an offer on Depop for this and had a couple back and forths with her, but she never ended up buying. But this one ended up selling on Poshmark for $10, and that one was another quick flip, less than a month. The next item that sold was by the brand elliott.Q. It was a bins piece I had found quite some time ago. I would say in 2022. So this was a long sleeve, just a black kind of basic dress, had pockets, kind of gave me that like Wednesday Addams Family vibes. So this one I had kind of just sitting for a little while and I went ahead and listed it, and then it sold pretty fast. So this one sold for $18 on Poshmark. The next item that sold was definitely an older style theory dress. It was the Tricana Compass knit, sleeveless, kind of your business casual dress as well. This one, I believe I received from a flip lot some time ago. But I had listed it and then delisted it and like kind of forgot to list it again. So I'd relisted it, and this one ended up selling for $28 on Poshmark. The next item that sold, this was pretty cool. So I found this at the bins. Really great condition, Patagonia. It's like your basic fleece sleeveless vest from Patagonia that a lot of people own. But this one was in great condition and it had a company logo like embroidered into it. So when I saw it, I was like, that seems like a lot of work, but I'll give it a try, whatever. So I ended up working on that piece for a little while, and just due to my like attention span, I didn't really get through. And when my parents came to visit, my dad offered to help with that piece. So he spent a lot of time and put some effort into that. But anyway, I had listed that on October 23rd and October 24th, it sold for $30 on Poshmark. So that was a super fast flip. Obviously, sometimes those things do like require work, but after it was all off, I mean, you could see some light, like, I don't know, I was very conscious of what was there before. So like I could see some kind of little holes, and I did disclose that there was a logo there. It had been removed and these were holes, and I had pictures. So all of that was clear in there. But for a fast flip like that, and my profit being pretty good on that, considering it was a bins piece, I think I'll definitely consider picking up pieces like that in the future. In the past, I've kind of passed on things like that, but it does depend on, you know, what it actually looks like. The next piece that sold was some Mark Fisher Windle black wedge, like booty heels. Really great condition. These were donated to my business as well, so that's always great. I had listed these in springtime, and these sold in late October. So they sold for $29 on Poshmark. The next item that sold, I had picked up at a garage sale as well. I believe I paid 50 cents for these. You know, classic Converse All-Star low top sneakers. These had been tie-dyed, so they were definitely custom, but other than just like maybe some light little scuffing on the soles, these were in fantastic condition. So I ended up selling these for $22 on Poshmark, and they were listed for about a month and a half. The next item that sold was this pair of ELLIOTT leggings. These were kind of like a leopard print, great material. These were a size small. These I had picked up at the bins, so definitely a low cost on these due to them being so lightweight. And these sold for $24 on Poshmark, so another great sale. These were listed for a little over a month. The next item that sold was this really nice Sonoma plush, like button-down jacket. Kind of gave me like a varsity feel, but like also just a really cozy like overcoat. So this one I believe I had found at the bins, and this one sold for $15 on Poshmark. The next item that sold was another item I had picked up at a garage sale, and this was a pair of Free People cropped pant. They had an elastic waist and kind of this like light purple lavender wash. Really nice. These were definitely like an older style Free People, but great condition, and I ended up selling these for $18 on Poshmark. The next item that sold was a donation to the business, and this one was a Fortune and Ivy kind of like your mock wrap dress. This one was a size 1X. This one was a donation to the business, and this one ended up selling on eBay, $15 on this piece, and I had listed this one shortly before summer, so I was fine with that offer. And again, it was an item that was donated, so great flip for me. Okay, the next item that sold was another piece I had found at the bins, and this one was listed for just over a month. This one was a pair of Fabletics Amelia tie ankle like jogger pants. They were white and like kind of like a cream white, and when you find stuff at the bins and it's white and it's in really good condition, like I feel like they must have just put it out, because most times stuff has stains all over it. But anyhow, these ended up selling for $12, and that was a great flip, so happy with that one. The next item that sold, this was a Mercari sale actually, and this was this Eddie Bauer goose down vest. I had found this item at the bins as well. This one I had listed in early September, you know, just a basic black, but I feel like this is a really like nice staple piece for people to have in their wardrobe. This one I ended up selling, I believe someone sent me an offer for $32 for this vest, so that one was a nice quick flip as well. The next piece that sold, which is actually funny because these both sold within like 2 hours of each other, so I do wonder how much of that does come maybe from the promoted listings or promoted closet stuff, but these sold on Poshmark as well. This was another pair of Fabletics like seamless leggings, so this was two-toned, nice piece. I had picked these up I think at a thrift store, so I ended up paying a little bit more for these, and I had sent out offers over the weekend, and these sold for $14. So I didn't make too much of a profit, but it was, you know, again, happy to move these things and get room for more items. The next piece that sold was a Duluth Trading Co. crew neck short sleeve shirt. It had that dry wick material too, a very kind of basic piece. This one sold for $11 on Poshmark, and I had this one listed for probably over 6 months. So I accepted that offer and was happy to move it away. The next piece that sold was also another donation piece. This was another toddler bundle piece that I had put together. It was 3 Kate Quinn one-piece bodysuit pieces. I've learned that you cannot say onesie because it's like a trademarked word, so one-piece suits. Really cute and in different designs, and I love that they were like unisex, so that obviously opens it up. So this bundle ended up selling for $22 on Poshmark. And then the last sale that came in just this morning was this pair of Loft Riviera shorts, kind of this like tropical feel. These I had found at the bins earlier this year, and so these ended up selling for $15 on Poshmark as well. So I think this goes to show, like, everything's still selling. Like, I'm still, yeah, of course, going through all of like my sweaters and jackets I've been putting off all year because now's the time to be listing those types of things. But I do feel like people are still buying, obviously, athletic wear and still buying like shorts and tops too. Anyhow, so I hope that is helpful for you. I'm excited to get back into doing these what sold videos. I've really been trying to focus and think about what I want to do with my channel. So I do think that the what sold are great because it does help people out and kind of knowing what's current and happening in the reselling world. And obviously it's exciting to talk about my sales as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you like content like this, give me a thumbs up on this video. That really helps me out. Or consider subscribing to my channel, and then you can see more of this type of video. So thanks so much. I'll see you guys in the next one.